Hi, my name is Amanda. Welcome back. Today in The Sims, I will be building a realistic trailer park. I'm really proud of how this one turned out and I'm super excited to show you. First, I'm drawing a circle in terrain paint just to know where I'm going to put my buildings. And then I am building the shells of the trailers to get a general idea of the shape and location of where they're going to be. For some of these trailers, I would like to have a bay window. It's common in a lot of trailer designs to have a bay window off the front, so that's what I will be doing. I'm also adding front and back doors and raising the foundation. Next, I'm working on front porches. I would like each one to be a little bit different. I decided I didn't like the bay window off the side of the trailer, so I'm just sticking to the ones in the front. These front porches are too close together, so I'm just moving it to the other side. Every front porch will be a little bit different, but also a little bit the same. Right now I'm not worried about the details, I'm just trying to get the shape in place. Next I will be adding sheds to some of the trailers. The sheds will be different sizes. Then I'll be going in with terrain paint to re-establish the road that goes around the trailer park. The road is going to be worn down a little bit, so I'm also using the eraser tool to blend it into the ground a little bit better. I'm using dirt tones along with the eraser to blend it really well. Next, I'm just changing what all of the terrain looks like. I would like it to be a little bit more run down. This trailer park is in a pine tree forest, so I'm just adding some pine trees to the lot. A mixture between alive and dead pine trees along with different heights makes it look really good to me. Next, I'm just adding the windows. Trailers usually have very basic and cheap windows, so I'm trying to stick true to that. I'm switching out this front door for a sliding glass door. This is going to be one of the more fancy trailers in this trailer park. Now I'm just working on putting doors on the sheds. All of the trailers will have little vents on the side and vents off the top of the roof. Next, every trailer will have unique siding, and the siding will also match their shed. The skirting of the trailers will also be slightly different. Next, I'm adding a lattice fence to the bottom of the porches. The back porches are going to be more of a cheap porch trailer versus the front porches, which are more wood and fancy. For some of the trailers, I will be adding a garden hose. And I'll just be landscaping the front of the trailers. I'm using different bushes and flowers to landscape, and I'm making it look a little bit overgrown. I'm also adding details to the trailers, such as planter boxes and awnings, to make them look different from each other, while still having the same vibe. I'll continue to landscape the trailers with different bushes and grass and add privacy fences to some of the yards. Next, I'm just adding porch lights. And along the back of these trailers, I'll be adding a fence. I like that this fence is a little bit worn down and broken in places. I think it looks really good. Next, I'm adding a ladder to the back of this trailer along with piping. I don't believe trailers usually have piping, but they do usually have their own electrical boxes, so this can pretend to be that. And then I'm just adding garbage cans and grass. I'm arranging cars in the front of the trailers since they don't have actual driveways or garages. And I'm landscaping the little areas. I really like to use the grass to blend in the different landscaping features. I think it helps to create a gradient between what is naturally there and what's being placed. I think it's important to use the terrain paint and also the grass to make different parts of this build blend in. The best way to make it look natural is to have everything kind of gradient out. Now I'm adding a little mailbox section. I'm thinking this front blue trailer is going to belong to someone that likes gardening, maybe an elderly single adult that is living out their best retirement life. Another way that I'm blending the objects to make it look more natural is using the dirt. I like to put the dirt up next to the objects to make it look like it's actually in the ground. And then I'm going in with terrain paint again to add depth and shadow. Every trailer will have a little bit different of a walkway from their front door to the cars. I'm using worn down stone to make it look more natural. I really like adding in this grass underneath the truck to make it look like it hasn't moved in a while. And this mossy log is one of my favorite items I've found so far in the debug menu. I can't believe I haven't seen it until this build. I'm putting a log and a sign in the center of this trailer part. I wanted to use a tree, but it blocked too much vision. Next, I'm just adding some little chickens. I'm adding a satellite to the single Sims trailer because I think it suits them. Now I'm just landscaping and decorating the yards. I'm using a mixture of greenery and rundown materials to make it look worn and realistic, and then I'm also using typical outdoor things such as grills, garbage cans, and patio furniture. I'm trying to make each yard look a little bit unique while also having some personality. So for this yard, I'm using a flamingo. I'm adding trim to all of the roofs to kind of simulate a rain gutter. And I'm just going in to add the walkways to the two side trailers. And now I'm decorating the front porches. So for the more wealthy trailer, this side yard is going to have a few more pieces of furniture like the picnic table and the bite, and they also have the nicer grill. I'm going in with a little rock wall for this garden area, but I'm making it more sparse, like it was hobbled together. It's not as fancy or professional as other people might make it. I found this stolen ATM in the debug menu, so I'm just going to stick it in the shed. Next, I'm just adding little touches to make it look more lived in. I think the little details really make a big difference. You can see I'm still just adding dirt and tiny details. And grass along the siding. I really like the way this grass hangs off of the lot and it blends it in with the surrounding area. I'm also adding broken fences and little mushrooms just to make it look realistic. I am putting a bunny here just for fun. I think it's cute. Next, I'm just making the grass look a little bit more dead. And I'm adding just bits and pieces of fence to this front garden. I think it really speaks to the fact that she just kind of pieced it together. I'm just going to be working on this front porch. I'm envisioning her to be kind of a gardener, maybe retired. So I'm giving her a lot of gardening tools. And then I'll be working on her shed. Since I'm envisioning this woman to be older, her shed is very well used and it is stock full. She doesn't have a lot of storage in her home, so her shed is the next best thing. I'm also adding dirt next to the gardening supplies just for that added touch of realism. Next, I'm giving her a planter box so she can have a little garden. This next trailer, I'm just giving it a grill area, and then I'll be working on their shed. This shed is much bigger, and I'm envisioning this trailer to have a family in it. I really like the way this mattress looks, but it wasn't looking quite right against the side wall, so I am moving it to the back wall. I'm filling this shed up, but I am also leaving room to make it seem like they still get in here to get things in and out. This shed is actively being used. I'm putting different holiday things in here, along with extra cleaning supplies and a little art station. I'm just adding newspaper under the plants to make them look like they're actively being worked on, and then this looks good to me. Moving on to the next shed, I envision this one to be a little bit more rustic. He's going to have appliances, tools, metal type of items. So I'm giving him an old TV, but I'm turning it backwards to expose the wires. And I'm filling this shed right up. He doesn't get in here very often. And then for his picnic table, I'll just be adding a can of soda and some tools. And I'm also spreading tools around his yard. I'm adding the lighter fluid and the grill brush to the grill to make it look more realistic. This sim is probably right in the middle of cooking dinner. I'm adding grass to stick out from under the porch to blend it in better with the surroundings. And I found this in the debug menu and it looks like house numbers to me, so I'm adding that to 2 of the trailers. Next, I'm just landscaping little areas that I missed. I'm using rocks and weeds and mushrooms just to make it look realistic and natural. I'm wanting this trailer park to look realistic and lived in, but not too worn down. Next, I'm going to be filling this truck with kind of farming supplies, since he is the one that owns the chickens. I think filling the back of the truck is a nice touch to make it look very lived in. And this home also does not have a shed, so he doesn't have many places to put his belongings. And that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you like these screenshots, and as always, if you liked this video and you liked the vibes here, please consider subscribing. I really love how this trailer park turned out, and if you decide to check it out for yourself, I hope you enjoy playing on it. All of the information for this build will be in the description box below. Part 2 of this video will be up soon, where I decorate the inside of these trailers, and each one is going to be super detailed, super cluttered, and really cool. I can't wait to show you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!